Awesome. So if everybody's ready, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to go ahead and get started. My name is Latoya Lewis. I have been in the financial industry, gosh, for over 15 years, of which a lot of that time was in the banking industry. I've actually been a branch manager for Chase Bank for over 11 years, over a decade. Wow, it's been a long time. But outside of that, I've also had my own businesses, right? So I've had, gosh, my tax business since 2007. I've been with, gosh, two previous platforms in order to help people, because obviously I have a passion to help people. Being in the financial industry, in the banking industry, I have this passion, and that's where I actually partnered up with Daryl and Retta on two previous platforms. So it has been a blessing. Guys, we are an amazing group of people. The Infinite Freedom Wealth Network has been it for a lot of people. We've helped thousands, and we continue to help. It's like I said, it's a passion of ours. Regardless of where we go and the different business ventures that we have, we all always tend to come back to one another to say, okay, I need support in this area. I need support in that area. We have tons of experience with building credit, showing people how to remove negative items from their credit, showing people what positive items should be on their credit. Like I said, having been in the banking industry for such a long time, we know what's needed in order for us to get approved, in order to get the funding that we need. And I'm saying this to say, in our platform with this team, we have done 110% when it comes down to supporting one another, to sharing all of the experience that we have in this industry, whether it was on this platform or other platforms, honestly, because from those other platforms, it actually helped us develop in order to become better and know, well, you know what? Certain things we weren't okay with. But guess what? Now that we control what we want, we control our destiny, we grew, we learned from it, right? And that's where the Infinite Freedom Wealth Network developed from. That statement alone. We grew, we help one another, regardless of the different business ventures, like I've mentioned before, that we've done. We support each other, regardless if we're getting on an airplane or not. We do what we have to do and help in order to see the other person succeed, regardless of the industry. That's what we do. With ultimately, like I said, the goal being financial stability, right? So what I'm going to do now is bring on Miss Retta. Miss Retta, are you available to speak at the moment?
Yes, I am. I thought I was coming after Daryl.
Wonderful, wonderful. Retta Red. Oh, look, see, every time I see her, her hair is a different color. So today is red again. It's absolutely beautiful. Retta is gorgeous. Retta has so much experience, guys, building a team. She's an amazing leader in our group. We have helped several people together remove negative items from their credit, get funding, get approved for homes, cars. Gosh, build this credit to get approved for business lending. It all ties back to business funding because we want growth. We are huge on financial independence, meaning we're not working for somebody. We're working for ourselves and benefiting ourselves first. We're paying ourselves first. And Retta is one of these amazing leaders in our team that's allowed us to show other people how to make this happen. So Retta, I'll step out the way and you can go ahead and speak.
Thank you, Latoya.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
So, yeah, I promise y'all. Can everybody hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Let me check the chat because I feel like people can't hear me.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all can hear me? Okay. So let me start by saying this. I promise y'all I didn't pay her to say all that. I didn't pay her to say all that. All right. Thank you, Daryl. So listen, my name is Toretta McCray. I go by Retta or Retta Red as on Facebook. As you see, I do have the red hair this today. I thank you, Roger. Okay, so I like activity, y'all. Okay, so let me give you a little backstory about me, and then I'm gonna need a little bit of activity. I like momentum. I like to pump it up. As a lot of them know, I'm kind of like the life of the party. Okay, so let me see. It looks like it got dark. Baby, turn on the dining room light. Let me see if that gives us a little bit more light. All right. So anyway, some of y'all may know me from the last platform. Some of y'all may be new to me. A lot of y'all know that I am an entrepreneur. That's perfect. I have a hookah business. I do this, network marketing, or helping others, as I like to say, helping others better their credit, financial stability and literacy and things like that. I actually was a postal worker. I was a mail carrier. Basically, long story short, got hurt on the job. 2 years later, I'm still on workers' comp, and I had to kind of find my way. I have no family here in Georgia, moved 3,000 miles away from family with 3 little girls, and that's it. And I have been the breadwinner. A little story. So tell me this real quick. How many people wish on their main job that you guys were more like a family, but you're always kind of, you're always nitpicking, always nitpicking. How many of those people know what I'm talking about? You're like, ugh, I don't want to go to work. Ugh, they don't care about what's going on in my life right now. You're just not close-knit because it's a job, right? All right. So the way Infinite Freedom moves, this is why we call it a movement. We move as a family. All right. A lot of people have heard of network marketing and they're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's always the top man that gets the money. Wrong. I'm just going to say this. Before, in the platforms before, we always have been a family. That's one thing about Infinite Freedom Movement. We have always been a family, to the point where we go on trips together, guys. When we get to that point, we on trips together. We party together. We eat together. We make money together. We pray together. Like everything we're doing, we do as one. If I've got an affiliate struggling to get customers, but I see that they're trying, guess what? Let me throw a couple customers up under you and let's find out what's wrong. That's the type of company we are. So when I eat, you eat. If I don't eat, we ain't eating, right? So we got to help each other out, and we're real big on that. We've even got people in here that have been therapists on different behavioral issues or depression and things like that. We try to do things to pump you guys up. We try to do things to motivate you. So that's what's really cool. And another thing, that big man on top thing, it's what you put in it. I'll just give y'all a quick story and then I'm gonna be done. When I started in the last platform, I literally was half-assed doing things. Excuse my language for any church people, but I am very transparent. I literally was half-assed. I still don't get up in the morning. I still don't schedule my people until noon or talk to people until noon because I'm just not a morning person, but I can't make my own schedule, right? Because I am my own boss. But the thing was, I was kind of like, I'm gonna call a few people. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Well, weekly checks started coming. I'm seeing $200, maybe $300, not really a whole lot. And then one day I just decided, let me see what happens if I actually put some energy into my credit company, right? So I put on Mind Right Radio. I got my mind right, got my cherry Coke, had my hookah. Yes, I smoke hookah every morning. And I just got busy. I just started talking to people. I just started moving and I started grooving, and I did that every day. And I was, boom, here goes an affiliate. Boom, here goes customers, 3 customers, 2 affiliates. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing I know, you guys, I literally went from $200 to $300 a week to $1,800 a week. Let that sink in. $1,800 times 4 in a month. What's that? $7,200. I did that platform my first 3 months. I actually made over $15,000. It's on my tax report. I didn't even pay attention until this year when I filed my taxes and I filed that 1099. And I was like, oh, I'm really good at this. But I'm also good at helping. I'm also good at mentoring. I'm also good at speaking life. That's my purpose. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this presentation. Again, we're a family. Let's do this. Infinite. I've been with him from day one since I started. I ain't going nowhere. Them the type of people I like. We ain't going nowhere. I'm hungry for it. Let's do this, y'all. All right. So I'm actually not sure who's next. So I'm gonna give it back to Latoya because I know Daryl's having some power issues. So I'm not sure if he's ready yet or who's next. I'm gonna give it back to Latoya because she may know more than me. All right, let's go.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Red or Red. I appreciate you. And guys, she's very humble. Believe it or not, this lady kills it in every single thing that she does. But guess what? That became with knowing yourself. She knows she's not a morning person. Guess what, Retta? Neither am I. I wake up early, but I move slow. I move extremely slow. So I understand. And now we have Mr. Daryl Callum, who's coming to the line, who's going to be jumping on. He's actually sharing his screen right now. Daryl is an absolute amazing person. So let's start speaking. Daryl, we say leadership, when we say mentorship, when we say the head of the family, right? Because he'll never say that, guys. We have to say it because he will never. Is the person that shows us can't find something. If you can't figure something out, guess what you do? Text him, and he's
Latoya,
I'm
you
not
breaking up. You breaking up. No, she's breaking up. Anybody else? Is she breaking up for anyone else?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you breaking up.
For you. Okay, yeah. And I'm not sure at all.
No, not really. Okay, let me introduce the man of the hour then, because you go. Am I breaking up, y'all? Anybody? Am I pausing?
No, you're not. I hear you fine.
Okay, so the man of the hour, she just said humble. That is the ultimate word for this gentleman. When I tell you he's humble, he's passionate, he's driven. I myself look at him in awe. Since day one, I have looked at him in awe. Through challenges that we may have gone through, this man keeps going and going, and he is not stopping. And guess what? I'm trying to be right on his side, y'all. Right on his team. I'm not going nowhere. So let me please introduce, without any further ado, I know a lot of people have a lot of plans going on right now. Mr. Daryl Callum, are you available? Wait, stop. Before you answer that, everybody, please write down his name, and I want everyone to follow him because he is the best mentor ever in this network marketing, okay? So please follow him, Daryl Callum. All right, back to Daryl. Daryl, are you ready?
Absolutely. Are you guys able to hear me okay?
Let's go.
Are you guys able to hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you great.
Awesome, man. Thank you guys for those kind words. Definitely want to give it back to Miss Latoya Lewis, and Retta. They both been with me since day one. Extraordinary leaders, passionate, thoughtful. They always have the team in mind. I really wouldn't had the success that I had without, those two ladies, so I definitely want to give it back over to them. You guys can type WW in the chat. That's going to abbreviate wealthy women. They're wealthy, not only financially, but spiritually and mentally. And just super excited and thankful to even have them a part of my, network, and to call them friends, family, So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Daryl Callum. I've been in this financial industry a little bit over 5 years now. And I'm super excited for this new platform, and we really just designed this to help more people, empower more people to build wealth for themselves, for their families, and to make money, so I really put this platform in mind for the client and the affiliates. So super excited to launch this thing out. We built some extraordinary partnerships, and just really excited to get going. And so you guys can see what we have come in and play. So I want to start off with this presentation, just letting you guys know exactly what it is that we stand for, about our mission and our purpose, on why this, why we even invented this platform. Okay, so just understand that we are powerful, on a powerful mission to empower the average American to build wealth and achieve financial independence. So I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I come from a single parent home. We didn't really have much wealth growing up, and I didn't learn about financial literacy in school. So once I start learning more about, credit and, business credit and being able to get access to funding and learning about investing, I immediately just wanted to go back and help as many people as possible in my neighborhood, my friends, my family. So that's at the forefront of why this even is in existence. We just want to help the average person who, maybe come from a troubled past. Maybe you come from poverty or, a bad neighborhood. I want every single American to have access to, financial independence, because once you get this feeling, it's really nothing, no other way you can describe it. And it's truly a blessing to really live a free life. We believe that everyone deserves the opportunity to thrive and create a legacy of prosperity for their families. Like I say, regardless of wherever you come from. And also, Toya hit on this, Retta hit on this. We've done other endeavors with each other, and we always, cared about the community that we built. So our goal is to create a positive community of like-minded individuals and business owners, that work together to achieve financial freedom and live a life of, true prosperity and abundance. I believe in group economics. Looks like we have over 20 people on this call. Imagine if everyone on this call had a 700-800 credit score, a good business credit score. You guys were able to go out there and get 50, 100,000, 150,000 in funding. Let's say we all put together, let's like 20,000 a piece. Like what could we do as a unit with that? We can go buy a whole neighborhood and create wealth. And, that's the purpose and the ultimate goal around our community. Just to touch a little bit more briefly upon who I am, like I said, I've been in this industry a little bit over 5 years, but before anything, I'm a father. Everything I do is for my daughters. I'm always thinking about legacy, creating generational wealth for my children's children. I practice a lot of, I teach my family, my community. I'm always pouring into myself. I'm paying for mentorship and courses, and I take that information to go back to empower my community. So it just all wraps into my purpose and mission to try to help as many people as possible build generational wealth for themselves and their families. My power is still out as well, so you guys got to excuse the fact that I don't have my video on. I want to touch a little bit more upon the background and the Infinite Freedom Movement, upon what we built before. We started this thing in 2020. We built a big team of like-minded individuals, over 2,000 plus people from around the country. We had a lot of success in this industry. We helped a lot of people repair their credit. We helped a lot of people earn additional income. We created lifelong friendships. We nurtured each one, teach one environment. A lot of people, you go to work sometimes, and it's not even the work that you do, it's the people that you have to deal with at work. So our motto is to create a loving community of like people that you can depend on, that you can lean on, whether that's personal or business wise. You're going to have a strong, safe place and a support system. But besides the fact that we were a loving community, we was also the fastest growing team, right? We had multiple top producers. Like, so many people were able to earn 5 figures. We helped a few people earn 6 figures a year and quit their jobs. We developed a lot of strong leaders such as Latoya and Ms. Retta. And also we were able to get in such momentum due to the advanced trainings on marketing and sales that we provided. So all that is coming along as well. Right now we're just building a foundation upon this platform, but just understand that we're really going to teach you guys how to run this thing up so you can really, make some nice income. So the problem that we're trying to solve, right? Understand that right now in America, new businesses are launching at a record-breaking number, right? In 2020, we set a record in America. 4.3 million new businesses started. That broke a record. In 2021, they broke another record. 5.8 million businesses were started in America. Last year, we had a little bit over 5 million. But guys, 80% of businesses fail in the first 2 years due to a lack of access to capital. So we literally have an unlimited supply of customers, a customer base that we can tap into that need the services that we have. And I truly believe that small businesses are the backbone of America. So it's definitely a real big purpose and problem that we're trying to solve that's going to help individuals, help business owners, and really just help the country as a whole. All right. Many Americans are struggling financially, right? You know, we
Daryl,
weren't taught financial.
Daryl,
Yeah.
can you move me off your screen? Because it's not me, it's on your screen, but everybody sees me. There you go, perfect.
You can't see my screen?
I see me on your screen. We can see your screen, but my head is blocking everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to move you out the way.
See, I told y'all it wasn't me. Everybody's hitting me up.
It's
They
Retta.
like, they like, get your head out the way.
Oh, wait.
Is it
Let's
still
see, Retta.
showing?
Hit
Yeah,
the
so
mute button.
press my mute button.
Yes, I want to see if
It
it's
ain't
going
me.
to take off the camera when you hit mute.
Nope, it's not, because I've been on mute. It's Daryl's phone.
Turn your video off.
I done all that. It's you.
Can you see the many Americans are struggling financially part?
We can't see what's other trading time.
Okay, so I'm gonna just move you out the way accordingly. You guys got to bear with me. Like I said, I'm doing this from my phone. My power's out, so I had everything set up on my laptop. But yeah, just follow me. I'll move you out the way accordingly. Okay, so I mean, we weren't taught financial literacy in school, right? So which is why many never achieve financial stability. All right, guys, 60% of Americans right now are living paycheck to paycheck, and nearly half of Americans have less than $500 in savings. So we really want to empower people, you know, not only through our services, but also educate people as well on how to become more financially literate so they can put themselves in a better financial stable situation. All right. And also you got to realize that many of us are trading time for money, and it's a rat race. You know, by making the right investments, you gain leverage for a freer life. You know, trading time for money is going to have limits because it's only a certain amount of money that you can make depending upon how many hours you work. So what you want to do is try to get your money to work for you, right? Investing offers automatic income, unlocking opportunities for financial independence and true freedom, right? If you choose your investments wisely and pave the way to a life where money works for you instead of just working for money. So our goal in this platform, right, the solutions that we have is, you know, personal credit is just a foundation. You know, we're going to help you build personal credit, build business credit, get access to funding, and also make passive investments. Our platform is going to offer done for you credit repair. You know, it includes free credit monitoring. Clients are going to have their own portals. They're going to get updated results inside of their portal. They also are going to have live customer service. And I've just got this call right before the call started that my guy, Jeremy Roberts, he's on this call right now. I'm going to pass it over to him once I get done. But he's literally been in this industry over 15 years, and he's going to be spearheading the personal credit department of our company. And yeah, he's a phenomenal guy. Super excited. We're going to be using some advanced strategies, factual disparity, Metro 2. You know, so clients are definitely going to see the best possible results in the industry with our platform. You know, we also have a step-by-step business structuring and business credit build-out solution. Not sure if you guys looked on the website, but, you know, clients are going to have option of choosing between a virtual coach or a live coach. Okay, so we have the most advanced software on the planet, literally, that's going to help a person structure their business, get access to business money, and get maximum funding in the shortest period of time. We have some very advanced technology. We're going to go over all that technology on some future calls, but trust and believe, like, we have the best solutions in the industry. Okay. And also, with as far as when it's time to get business funding, we have partnerships with over 200 different lenders, and we offer a wide-ranging options for products for funding, you know, including business startup funding, real estate, equipment financing, SBA loans, MCA loans, payroll loans, literally anything that a person needs as far as funding for their business. You guys are going to have access to service those clients. Okay. Once you get this money, you can either invest into your own business to start or scale your business. But also, like I say, you want to make the right investments so you can have money coming in on autopilot. So I you know, through my network, I've built some phenomenal relationships with people. that that's big into Airbnb, Toro, real estate, stocks, trading, different things of that nature. I got a friend of mine that makes $50,000 a month flipping phones. So all of those different relationships that I have, those are going to be inside of our wealth center. So you guys are going to be able to offer courses and mentorship programs and also earn a commission through those endeavors, or if you guys want to take those courses yourself for those mentorships, so you can have an additional stream of income as well. It'll be available to you at a discounted rate. Let me see here. So the pricing for these solutions, right? Many people charge thousands of dollars for credit repair. And I believe right now in this economy, it's just not affordable. If a person has bad credit, they've done so because they have a cash flow problem. So I wanted to make this affordable as possible for the average person and give them the best possible results, right? So with everything that's included, advanced credit repair done for you, they don't have to mail out any letters, credit monitoring, client portal, customer service, everything included is only going to be $127 a month. Okay. Clients start seeing results fairly soon. I mean, typically the credit repair process lasts between 3 and 6 months, though, right? To help them get maximum results. Okay. As far as the virtual business credit coach, now this is where our technology literally uses AI that can help them structure and build business credit from start to finish. Okay. They're going to have access to the full system, and the virtual coach is going to take them step by step. Guys, most people are charging, $3 to $5 grand for these sort of services. And I understand that. To be honest with you, I've been already offering these services, the virtual coach and the live business credit coach. I normally charge $1,500 for the virtual coach, and I normally charge $3,500 for the live business credit coach. But I understand that a lot of people can't afford those prices. And it's going to be hard for a lot of affiliates to be able to offer those prices. I've been blessed enough to be able to offer at those prices because of the influence that I've been able to establish in the marketplace. So I wanted to help the average client and help you guys be able to actually push these products. So we're making a virtual business credit coach is only $497 one time, and a person have full access for an entire year with the virtual business credit coach is going to take them from start to finish to help them get access to funding. Or they can have a live business credit coach. I have a partnership with a phenomenal guy. You're going to see him on a future call as well. Mark Sanderson, him and his team, they've been helping set up businesses and structuring business credit for over 25 years. They can have a dedicated business credit coach that's going to help them hands-on and do a lot of the work for them for an entire year. Guys, I promise you, if you look in the marketplace, you can't find this price cheaper than $3 to $5 grand. We're going to offer it for only $14.97. Okay, just so we can help more people and scale. Okay, we had over 5 million businesses that are being started a year. I mean, it's literally an unlimited supply of people that we can help. So I'm just looking at volume versus just trying to, get as much money as possible of every individual. As far as the commission from these prices, we have a very, very simple comp plan. Most businesses, you look at Amazon and all other different type of business this is affiliate marketing. It's not network marketing. Network marketing, affiliates actually have to pay to join. We just have an affiliate model system. Most companies only offer their affiliates 10 to 20%. 20% is on the high end. Okay. And you only get paid off of what you personally produce. With our products, guys, every single service that you refer over, every client you refer over to the platform, you're going to get 30% direct. And not only direct commission, that's also residual as well. So every 127 customer that comes in, you're going to get paid 30% of that per month. And that adds up. Okay. Also, for the affiliates that you bring on board, you're going to get 10% off everything they bring in as well. So, and it's free to bring on sub affiliates. So let's say you go sign up 1,000 sub affiliates. I mean, you're going to make money 10% off all 1,000 of them. So that definitely compounds and add up quickly. I actually want to go over some numbers with you guys. It's really pretty mind-blowing. Okay, so it's really simple math. I just have some examples here for you guys so you can see what type of money you can make with this platform. So if you look here on the left side, that's going to show you whether it's direct commission, sub-affiliate commission, or both total, right? And then on the top, to the right, you have how many customers. And this is only an example for personal credit, right? So on the top one, right, let's just say you go out there and refer over 10 clients, 10 people that need to get their credit fixed so they can start building business credit and get access to funding. Out of millions of people, you refer over 10 people, right? The company is going to do all the work. We're actually going to send out the letters. We're going to actually do customer service. You're just referring them over to the platform. 10 people is going to pay you $380 a month on autopilot. That's an extra $4,500 a year, right? What could you do with an extra $4,500 just referring over 10 people? Let's say you become an influencer in this space, and you refer over. Sorry about that. My phone keeps doing that. Let's say you go out there, you build relationships, you get your name out there, you get known as the credit person, and you're online or in your community, you get 100 clients. Guys, that's $3,800 a month. That's an extra $45,000 a year. You can do this on a part-time basis. What could an extra $45,000 a year do for you? Or you already have a business. How about add an extra $45,000? You're not doing the work. You're simply referring people over to the platform, right? Let's say you really, you start getting some major shout outs from major public publications, and you get a lot of eyeballs on you. Let's say you got 50,000, 100,000 followers, and you just go out there and help 1,000 people, right, that want to buy homes or get access to funding. That's $38,000 a month. That's an extra $457,000 a year, right? That's what financial freedom looks like. That's what the Infinite Freedom Movement is all about, right? And that's what we're trying to accomplish. I also want to show some examples on what it looks like as far as sub-affiliates. So this line here is if you don't sign up one client, if you just built a big team, right, that's signing up with clients, okay? So let's say you have 10 affiliates underneath you, and each one just sign up one client, or they become a client themselves, because a lot of your affiliates are actually going to be customers, okay? If you have 10 clients with your sub-affiliates, that's an extra $127 a month. That's an extra $1,500 a year. What does that look like, right? That'll take care of your whole car insurance for the whole year, pretty much. Let's say you go out there and sign up 100 affiliates for free, and you teach all of them we're going to help teach them actually how to get one customer. Guys, that's an extra $1,270 a month. That's over 15 grand a year. You get a whole new car just on a part-time basis. Well, let's say you're really ambitious, and let's say those same 100 affiliates you sign up, we help all of those affiliates sign up 10 clients apiece. You have 100 affiliates sign up 10 clients. This not including what you're personally producing. It's not including the business credit or the funding or anything of that nature. If you help 100 affiliates get 10 clients apiece, you're now making over $12,000 a month. That's $152,000 a year. Somebody type more money in the chat, okay? If you're trying to make more money this year than you ever did in your life, type more money in the chat. Now, but check this out. If you really want to take this thing serious and you really want to take it to the next level, then let's say you go out there and personally produce, right? You built a big following, you become an influencer in this space, you go sign up a lot of customers, and you built a team that signs up a lot of clients. Let's do the math if we add both of these together. Let's say you go sign up 10 clients, and then you sign up 10 sub-affiliates for free. They each just sign up one client. So you have 10 clients with your sub-affiliates. Well, that's an extra $500 a month. That's over $6,000 a year. How easy is that? That's just signing up 10 people that we all probably got 10 friends and family members. Who can't go find 10 affiliates, 10 people that need to make extra income? And we help them go sign up one person. It's extra $500 a month. That literally can change your life, It's an extra vacation. That's a car note, you know what I mean? Let's say you go out there and sign up 100 clients, and you help your affiliates get 100 clients together collectively, right? Guys, that's $5 grand a month. That's an extra 60 grand a year in this economy. I'm about to show, like, with this platform, we're going to have people winning, right, during a recession. Like no other, 100%. And if you're really ambitious, if you really want to build generational wealth, you really want to change the trajectory of your family's legacy. If you're really like me and you're thinking about your grandkids, kids, and you really want to build the empire and do something phenomenal, and you probably want to be a philanthropist and give back and really be that pillar in your community. Let's say you really find a way to go out there and get 1,000 clients. Okay, you get the right partnerships, realtors that have clients, and you get creative, right? You built a big influencer following. Millions of people need the help. You go get 1,000, but then you also help your sub affiliates get 1,000 collectively. You go sign up hundreds of affiliates. They sign up 1,000 collectively between all hundreds of them, right? You're making over $50K a month. That's over $600,000 a year just from helping people, which is millions of people that need this help. And it's free to build the whole team to do it, guys. Type more money in the chat if that makes you excited. Guys, we got a powerhouse team, phenomenal team. I really, I'm blessed for the partnerships that I've been able to create in this industry. We literally put something together that doesn't even exist. This type of platform, you can go search for it. This doesn't even exist. We all came together and created something to, have the best possible solution for clients and affiliates. We literally built this on how we're going to help the average of clients get the best possible results and change their life. How can we help someone come in and make as much money as possible? Okay. I've been able to have a lot of success in this industry. These guys here are phenomenal. Damien and Estevez and Jeremy Roberts, I mean, they literally been in the credit space for over 15 years. We put together the whole personal credit department as far as the credit monitoring, the process, the mailing out the letters, the client portal. I'm actually going to bring on Jeremy so he can speak a little bit about that process as well. We have my guy, Mark Sanderson. This is the guy I was telling you, him and his team has been helping businesses structure and build business credit for over 25 years. He's the head of our business credit department. And my guy, Corey, he's been in the funding space for over 15 years. Okay. So he's the one who set us up with it. And he's going to be on some calls as well. I'm going to have these guys on the future calls. He's going to be spearheading our funding department. He's literally helped thousands, tens of thousands, small business owners get access to funding through creative financing strategies. So yeah, we definitely have a powerhouse team that's going to literally change the whole industry. So our official launch date right now, we just want to, bring on affiliates. We want to show you guys about, what we're going to be rolling out as far as, the clients. We're ready to sign up clients right now. We want to teach you guys about the services. We want to show you guys about the process. I want to teach you guys some marketing strategies. But the official launch date is going to be July 7th, okay, next month. And the goal, I would say, is, just looking at those numbers I just went over you, everyone on this call, you're going to want to go 100 wide, right? You want to sign up at least 100 affiliates. So that way, when it's July 7th, right, it's just like when the horse races. You're not trying to get in order. You're not trying to step up to the plate. You already have all hands on deck so you can straight run it up. Okay. So in the first 30 days, 90 days, you can start seeing some significant amount of income. So for the next 2 weeks, I will be going super hard, telling as many people as possible, getting as many sub affiliates as possible, free of charge. So really put yourself in a position to have a breakthrough year this year. So up next, I want to bring on my guy, Jeremy Roberts. Man, this guy's phenomenal. He's very articulate. He started off as a mortgage loan officer. He was helping people get approved for homes. He's very knowledgeable. He's actually one of my mentors in this credit space. Learned a lot from him. He's next level, guys. He's a pillar in the credit repair industry in America. He's literally taught countless of people how to run their credit repair business. He's one of those guys that's in the background, okay, that's actually putting together the infrastructures in this space. So definitely excited and blessed to even be partnered up with him. He made time to come on this call. He's actually doing some stuff with his wife. So we don't want to hold him that long, but definitely thank you, Jeremy, for coming aboard. Jeremy, are you there to speak, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Thank you so much. Can you guys hear me okay? Just put a 1 in the chat if you can. If you can't, put a 2. 1, 1. All right, cool, cool. Hey, bro, thank you. Thank you for having me on. Daryl, you ever since I've known you, man, I think Rita said that you was just Mr. Humble. And you are, man. You very, but you're very passionate about everything that you do. And so it's been a pleasure to know you since I've known you. And so I'm grateful that, our paths cross. Like Daryl said, on my Sundays, I try to take my days off and chill with the family as much as I can. And so he did tell you guys that I was supposed to be spending time with my wife. So what she did, she made sure that I would take this call in her office. So this isn't my normal office. So I'm in her office, right? So that means I gotta go by her rules, ladies, right? Don't y'all do that? You in my house, you go by my rules. But no, I'm grateful that I told her I would jump on. I want to do this because Daryl is special to me, and what he's doing is also special to me because I see it is going to impact a lot of lives. And that's and it's going to make people a lot of money, which, making money can impact lives. I've heard people tell me, being rich doesn't make you happy. And I told them from experience, being broke doesn't either. So if I had to choose, let me go ahead and be rich and unhappy versus being broke and unhappy. So like Daryl said, I worked in the mortgage industry. I worked in the mortgage industry for about 15 years. I was a mortgage loan officer, generated millions of deals and closed, mortgages and things of that nature. And so I've always been helping people with their credit since then, even when I was introduced to credit. Now, even though I was doing that and I was on a daily, I was telling people, no, you can't qualify because of this on your credit. No, you can't qualify with that. I still wasn't educated enough to help people with their credit, right? I didn't have the in-depth understanding. And I say that to let you guys know, don't be intimidated when it's time for you to talk to realtors and loan officers. And the reason I say that is because a lot of them don't have that in-depth knowledge that you would assume that they would have. Their expertise, my expertise was getting people closed, doing the mortgage, taking application, doing this and doing that with underwriting. Realtors expertise, selling the homes, picking a house, looking at the market and stuff. So credit is just a broad stroke for the majority of them, not saying all of them. So don't be intimidated when you're talking to them, because with the training that you're going to get with this group and with this program, you're going to be able to know a lot more than them and have that conversation, and also have the confidence that you need when it comes to talking to those affiliates. I'm real big on affiliates. I've even created a course, and I've had over 300 plus students go through my affiliate program to help launch their business. And some of them have gone from no clients to 100 clients, 200 clients, all because they developed relationships with realtors. So what I did is I gave the game to them when I was a loan officer, how we were taught to attract and work with realtors. I actually put the credit spin on it. So like I said, worked in the mortgage industry for all those years. In 2019, I decided to write this book. And the name of the book was called Effed Up My Credit. And it talks about the how to take advantage of how to take advantage of, what is my book? I don't know, how to take advantage. Right. Can I redo this? No, how to take advantage of the this disadvantaged credit reporting system for Black America. Right. And so that was kind of the subtitle. And I wrote it down. I wrote it from that perspective because I don't know if you guys noticed or not, I'm a Black man in America. So I had to write it from that perspective. I couldn't write it from an Asian man or a white man because I'm a Black man. And I talked about my experiences with not knowing about credit. Put some ones in the chat if you were like me. You didn't grow up knowing anything about credit. You wasn't taught in school. Maybe your parents didn't know about it. You just didn't have an understanding on how credit worked. Right. So Daryl put, oh dang, y'all putting a lot of ones. It's like I didn't know. So I didn't know. But what I did, I worked on it and I fixed my own credit. And so when I wrote the book, Effed Up My Credit, it was actually bestseller on Amazon. And even in the first portion of the book, I wrote in there, if my job finds out when I'm saying it here, I might get fired. Well, 2020 hit. And even in the book, I talk about, I don't do credit repair because I wasn't doing credit repair when I wrote the book. I just talked about my experience and some of the things that I had to deal with because I had less than perfect credit. And, oh, yeah, here's the book right here. Oh, look at my wife. She Vanna White. What day? So I talked about that experience or whatever. And when 2020 hit, I also work in the film industry as well, and I got a chance to do some work on the movie Harriet. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not, but don't look for me, right? Because if you blink, like you're gonna miss me. So don't even tell your friends, hey, I was on with somebody from the cast of Harriet, because they told me to run because I was a slave and I ran. So it goes real quick. You got to pause it. But so during that time, I learned some things on the set. And then when 2020 hit, of course, it was around COVID, all of my excuses that I had to start a credit repair business got eliminated. And so there I was faced with this thing of really taking it to the next level as far as helping people with their credit, because my book was almost like as if Harriet had just wrote a letter to the people and say, hey, here's how you get free, go this way, go that way. And you want this freedom just because it's better. Right. But she didn't do that. She actually got in the trenches with them. Like she went back and went and got them. Some people were ready. Some people didn't believe that there was anything better. And some people, they were just too afraid to do anything about it. And so when I started my credit repair business, and that's why I call my business Exodus Credit Services, I looked back and I looked at the journey of Harriet and said, okay, well, how can I do this thing even more effectively and reach and touch more lives? And so started the credit repair game, met a lot of great people, connected with Damien, and Damien and I have been connected ever since. And we said, okay, we saw a whole bunch of things going on in the industry that we didn't like. And we were like, well, what can we do about it? And then we thought, let's go ahead and start a business together. And so what we did, we started Mustard.credit. And Mustard is a software that actually helps other credit repair people build their own business. So, and we were able to build that because we are credit repair business owners. So we built it with the same pain points that we have. And we said, okay, how can we build this thing, on next level stuff, and how can we really grow it, and how can we take a lot of weight off the credit repair business owners so that they can scale their business a lot quicker. And so that's when we also decided to develop our outsourcing department, to where we created a whole team that outsources, that does the work for other credit repair business owners, because that was another pain point. A lot of people want to get into this business, but the learning curve took too long. Nobody has the 15 years, want to take the 15 years that it took me to learn some of the ins and outs and all these other years. And so we said, okay, what if we found a way to where we can help credit repair business owners not so much focus on the sending letters and the mailing letter part and stuff like that, but we do that work for them and we teach them at the same time. And so when we connected with Daryl, it was kind of, Daryl had this vision on how he wanted his operation to go. And we were like, that's a phenomenal concept. And so we were like, how can we be a part of it? And Daryl wanted us to be a part of the personal credit side because we get results, and not to brag about it and not to say we get results faster than anybody else or anything like that, but we get results and we do everything as best as we can to keep everything compliant. And the reason I say best as we can, because when it comes to compliance, they change their stuff every year, and we stay on top of it because we don't just want people to succeed. We want their business to be long-standing. We want people to come back, and we want your clients to be happy, because the more clients that you're able to put through the system, and that's right too, and more money. The more clients you can be able to put through the system and have success stories, that's just more business for you, because they're going to go and tell their friends and families and everything like that, so that they can be a part of it. Because, when you really look at it, it's about empowering families, it's about empowering communities, it's about empowering individuals. And one of the best ways to do that is have a safe place that people can come and be a part of and ask those questions. Because I'll tell you, since I've been in this space, it's sometimes some of the questions that I get asked when it comes about credit, especially older people, 50, 60, things like that. Sometimes they feel a lot embarrassed because they don't know about credit and they're so far behind. And so, Daryl has created a safe place. He's created a safe environment, and he's partnered with some great people that have the expertise so that you don't have to take that whole journey of that learning curve. Now, do you need to learn throughout the process? Yes, you do. And the reason being is because you never want to give one person or one coach or one teacher the keys to your business. It's your responsibility, your job to learn your business and stuff and put yourself in the path of that education. And so you guys been here tonight, you putting yourself in this path, and I appreciate each and every one of you that's listening to me. I'm not going to go into how credit work and all of the other stuff. We'll just have to set up another time to really break that down, because we're real big on different credit methods, disputing methods, factual, metro to consumer law, and it can get real deep. So thank you again, Daryl, for having me on this platform. Thank you, Roger. And thank everybody that was listening to me. Daryl, I don't know if you open it up to any questions, if anybody have any questions or what's the next thing to do, but that's it for me. And so thank you so much.
Appreciate you so much, man. That was phenomenal. Like I say, guys, he's very well spoken, pillar in this industry, and it's a blessing. And super excited to get this thing started, to get out here and help people and grow this thing and build this thing out. I was gonna open it up for Q&A. Jeremy, I don't know if you're gonna be able to stick around for the Q&A, or
Well,
maybe
I
y'all.
mean, if anybody have any questions, for my part and what we do, I can answer a few if that's, but if not, then that's cool too.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, you guys can get a few questions in with Jeremy. And I know he has to get going. Okay, Miss Goddess CC, you can unmute your line.
Yes, hi. So, thank you for allowing us to be a part of this amazing experience. By the way, I was a part of a different platform before at one point, FES, and so I didn't like some of the processes. So I'm really excited for this one. My major question is the time frame that on the business and personal side you begin to see results. That way we will know exactly what to say when people are asking, hey, when do we start to see those results? So
Okay.
what is the specific maybe time frame that we would give them so that we're not having them in a place of like waiting, wishing, and hoping, but yet, not knowing?
Right. Now, do you want my politically correct answer or what I tell my clients that I work with on the credit?
You can do both. I've done a little bit of credit and stuff in the past, so it just depends. But go ahead.
Yeah, I talk hard with my clients, but that's one of the things that's always have been an issue and is continuing being an issue in our industry, because you'll see people say, hey, get results in 30 days. They're promising results, and it's actually, according to the Federal Trade Commission, it's actually a violation, or it's against the law for them to do that, to guarantee people results in a certain period of time. And so the politically correct answer is, well, we can't guarantee you results in a certain period of time because we don't control the disputes. We don't control when the credit bureau responds, how they respond, or anything like that. Our goal and objective is to make sure that we scrub the credit report and then send out the appropriate letter with the appropriate verbiage and the appropriate, and I don't want to get into too much of Metro 2, but send out the correct letter that we've seen that optimize results when we come against certain issues. So we can't guarantee how much time it's going to take, right? So the other thing is that you tell them, well, I've seen results as quick as 1 month. I had one client, it took them 1 month and I was able to get bankruptcy removed off their credit profile. My own personal bankruptcy, it took me, close to 8 or 9 months to get it off, right? So you can't predict or anything, and you can't necessarily say when that happens. So it just depends on everybody's situation. Everybody's situation is different. But I do prepare them for, don't start really looking for results until around month 4 or 6, right? So if you start looking for results around 4 or 6, then that's the best time to really, really start observing it or really looking at it to say, okay, get a good assessment. But before then, they can't expect to look for results in 2 months and 3 months and things like that. That's the politically correct answer. Can't say how many, excuse me, babe, they got the door. You can't promise anybody when and how long they can get results, but what you can tell them is that, start looking for results between 4 to 6 months. That's a good time frame. Now, with my clients, the not so politically correct answer is, when I talk to my clients and they say, well, how long is this going to take? Most of my clients, I've looked at their credit report and everything like that. So I'm able to see how bad their credit has been or whatever. So I let my clients know, hey, I looked at your credit report and it looks like you've had these collection items for 3 years, right? So don't expect for this process to take 2 months or 3 months when you've had bad credit for 3, 4, 5 years. Okay. It's not going to take 3 or 4 or 5 years, preferably, but just don't expect for that thing to get turned around just like that, because it's been damaged for years. And so don't expect for that fix to happen overnight. I don't know, that was probably too long, but hopefully. You're there? Oh man, she didn't passed out while I was talking. Was it that long?
No, I hear you. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm taking my husband to the beach for his birthday, so I was.
oh, okay. Well,
We're
shoot,
new to
man.
Savannah, Georgia, so it's our first time at the beach. Please forgive me, but I did hear
Okay, no.
everything you said,
Okay,
and I
okay.
appreciate that because that gives me an opportunity to tell them, like, hey, look for the results within a certain amount of months, or at least to start seeing it. If you're looking for instant results, then that's not smart, or the best way to go about it. So okay, makes sense.
Right, right. Yeah. And it's always helpful. I mean, it's possible. You can let them know it's possible. And your goal is to get them the results as quick as possible, because if they go and tell somebody, hey man, I had this bad credit and they got my stuff fixed in 2 months. It only take 2 months for them to fix that bad credit. It's fine if they say it, but when the client comes to me, I can't make those statements because it's not a true statement.
Of
And plus,
course, of
the
course, and I
bureaus,
prefer truth instead of
yeah.
a lie.
Yeah, and the bureaus, they don't want people, they don't want this, right? So they're fighting hard against it. Last year it was over 13 million something dispute letters that were just thrown away, and now they're in trouble with the CFPB because they found out that they were just throwing away dispute letters, and they're not supposed to do that because everybody has a right to dispute and challenge anything that's negative on their account. So the bureaus are fighting against it because they make money every time somebody reports to them. The bureau is a storage unit; they just hold data, right? And so if that account has been reporting for 3 months, that collection account, they're getting money from that collection company every month that they're reporting it, even if it's $1. You take how many collection companies, how many accounts times $1 and see how much the bureaus are making. So here you come along with these letters trying to get people out of bondage, I call it, but trying to get people things removed from their credit report. You're literally taking money out their pockets. So they're not motivated by wanting to assist you and get things turned around as quick as possible. That doesn't motivate them. Only reason they're doing this is because the law said so. And the thing is that they're not being held accountable for the law. That's why they're still playing the games that they are now. And so I'm being very adamant about talking to lawmakers and doing some bigger things so that, stop letting them get away with violating people's rights. My wife and I, we got a $24,000 settlement last year because a collection company was violating our rights, and I got tired of it. And I sent a certain letter. They responded a certain way, and I sent it to my attorney. He was like, all right, cool, we got him. Then they sent me another letter with doing that process. And he's like, okay, we got him again. Right. So, but there are laws out there to protect us consumers, but we don't know about it because they put it in books. A lot of us don't read. A lot of us it's just too boring. More of us are reading now because of people like Daryl, right? But they put it in books. And those are some of the best kept secrets in the world. So yeah, sorry, I went off on a tangent. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can tell I'm passionate about this stuff, right? I can talk about credit all day long.
That was amazing, man. Thank you for breaking that down. That's game changing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have so many people marketing online, credit sweeps in 30 days, and it's simply not true. It's illegal. So we definitely want to be compliant as possible and understand that it's a process. Prepare them for 4 to 6 months. That way, if you prepare for 4 to 6 months now, and then they do see extraordinary results in 2 months, now you look like a superhero. So
Yeah.
we want to, you know, we just want to under promise, over deliver. That's what we're looking to do, because they're probably going to see some results after month 1, 2, 3, but you don't want to make them feel like they're going to go from 400 to 700 that
Right.
short of a time period.
Right. And being educated on the process helps also understand that results don't just come from your end, or come from the credit repair side end. It also comes from the client end too. They have to help as well. All right. I get negative accounts removed from your credit report, but you're still out there applying for things. You're still making late payments on things that I told you don't make late payments on. Oh, I forgot to make my credit report payment. I told you to put it on auto pay 2 months ago. So it's things like that they can do to help make the battle, a lot less stressful.
Absolutely. I've seen that many of times. I've seen someone 2 months later, they're like, well, I'm not seeing results. And I checked their report. I'm like, 4 or 5 items been removed, but they maxed out their credit cards in that process.
Right.
Like, that's not on me. Like, come on now.
And it's a tough thing to see. I don't want to go too deep because I don't want to take up a lot of time, but the reason it's a tough thing for me to see, I'm looking at the pictures and the images in this group, and I can safely say this, is that a lot of times our community, we're a community of lack, right? We operate out of lack. We do, we work out of lack. We run a business out of lack. We just operate out of lack. And so what happens is when you got somebody that has a 500 something credit score and you help them get to 600, yeah, they're excited. They've never been to 600 before. They've never had Credit Karma telling them they can get the odds of getting approved for a credit card is excellent, right? They never seen that before. And so a lot of times when we operate out of lack and somebody shows us some bit of attention, and this is not relationship advice, but I've seen it, when somebody shows us some bit of attention, we gravitate to it, whether it's good for us or bad for us, right? And then we get caught up in these traps. And I see a lot of people with their credit do the same thing because they never had a 600 credit score. They're now getting offers for these credit cards, $300, $200 that really they're going to hang themselves with because they're going to increase their credit utilization. They're going to max those cards out, and then that's going to have an effect on their credit. And they're going to be back in that same bondage that you just pulled them out of. So it's real important to educate your clients and educate and teach people, because again, we like athletes that, you know, been in the hood all our lives, and now we get this big contract. We don't know what to do with it. We ain't got nobody to teach us how to use it. We just gonna ball out because, you know, we operate out of lack, and we want to get things to show other people that we're successful when in turn we're really not, you know. So yeah.
Great point. And yeah, like I say, guys, not only we're going to help people fix their credit, build business credit, get funding, but if they don't have the right education, the right knowledge behind it, they're going to end up putting themselves in even deeper trouble or hurting themselves. So the education piece is going to be really big with this platform. You know, so we're definitely going to educate people about financial literacy and how to make smart investments, how to leverage their credit, you know, how to build up the business credit, things of that nature.
Yep.
Any other questions? Okay, looks like we wrapped up the questions. Jeremy, man, can't thank you enough. I know this is, you know, it's Sunday, taking time out from your family. That's amazing. You know, like I say, I'm definitely excited to build this thing out with you guys. Couldn't ask for a better partner in the credit space, period.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So you guys can, you and your wife, enjoy the rest of you guys' evening.
All right. Take care. Thank you, guys. Look forward to working with you. All right. Bye.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So definitely, hopefully you guys enjoyed this call. Man, we put a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of networking. It took a lot to put this thing together, and the pieces came together perfectly. You know, I really feel like this is destiny. We're really just trying to make an impact in our community in a positive way. Like I say, that's the forefront of why we're even doing this in the first place. You know, it's to help people in our community, you know, get in a better financial situation for themselves, for their families, and their communities. So definitely understand that we're a family. If you guys need anything, we're going to build a strong support system. You know, we're going to help each other through this journey. You know, it's not even just about this business. Many of us are other, you know, we have different type of businesses or what have you. You know, we want to create a community where we support each other business, you know, whatever it is that you offer, you know, we're going to put everyone in the best possible position to win with this platform and outside of this platform. Whatever it is that you may have, we're going to be doing conventions, in person, seminars. So definitely excited to be able to build this thing out. July 7th, we're launching this thing full blast. You want to get your team on deck. You guys know you're more knowledgeable about the platform now than 100% of people out there. So you can start telling your friends, your family members, you can start marketing on social media. We're going to be doing some training on how to get people at a very advanced level. So yeah, that's what I got. Anybody have any other questions for me? If not, Miss Latoya, I'll let you bring us home.
Awesome. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you can please reach out, if you're not already affiliates in leveraging this platform, please reach out to the person that invited you to the call and let them know what you liked about it. Let them know, you know, or if you do have questions later on, please feel free to ask them. ask them. They'll get in touch. If they can't personally find the answers, they'll get in touch with Daryl and myself, and we'll be able to assist, or Ms. Retta will be able to assist you moving forward. We definitely appreciate you taking time out of your evenings. We look forward to this growth process with each and every one of you. Let's go and make this money. That's the way I like to end it. Let's make this money while we can. Let's get it. Thank you all for taking time out of your evenings. Enjoy your time with your families. Have a good one.
Good night, everybody. July
Good
7th.
night.
We live.
July
Let's
7th. That's
go.
it. That's it. July 7th. Push everybody. Let's make July 7th monumental. We're changing the trajectory for all of us.